You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat.
Bye.
Out in stormy weather, I might have the blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting down. Yeah, on a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing.
Who needs no damn sunshine?
The window, reflecting who I am. No one ever stopped me, not even Uncle Sam. Life might be a struggle, life might be a fight, but I am here to show the world that I can make it right. On a bad day, on a good day, on a bad day, rain keeps raining.
If you would like to see more of
Oh, freeze up
what
now.
I do,
Jeez.
check me out on my website, Tom's Train of Thought, where you could find many different tabs, projects, layout updates, videos, and links, and of course, Rumble. So check that out. The link is in the description, and thank you for your support. A lot of things are on there that is not on YouTube, so check out Tom's Train of Thought website. I also do live streams on Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. You could find the links right here on my website, and there are other times when I pop up occasionally. Other times besides the Monday and Wednesday night live streams. So check it out.
Wow, that woke me up. I forgot I had that at the end there. Oh, jeez. All right, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? It is January 15th. We got less than 5 days to go. Woohoo, 4.5 days to sunrise, sunshine, freedom. Okay, so we got train shows tonight. We got Train Show Hall. We got the Workbench. And we got a video of what I did so far on... I finished Izzy's, and I started on 1412 building. That's the one that butts up to Izzy. So I'm almost about 3/4 of the way finished with that. It only took me about an hour and a half to get to putting everything together, and it took me an hour to put the shingles on the roof. So that's it. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all keeping warm or trying to. I'm freezing my butt off here. It only got up to 66 today, and I'm not. I don't like this cold weather. Constant cold. I mean, I think we had one warm day where it got up to like 79 in the past week or so. Oh, Joe Given here's farewell speech. Let me hit the mute button. Oh my goodness. Farewell. Arvita Zane. Goodbye. Good riddance. All right. He's trying to take credit for the shit that happened today. Yeah, smash that like button like Thomas says. All right. There you go. Let me put this up here. But do it gently. All right, gently smash that. Hey, Tom, how are you doing today? I am doing wonderful as can be expected. How are you doing, Denny? Good to see you in here. Haven't seen you in a long time. Let me see who we got in here so far. Who snuck in here? Reggie was the first one. He was in here 1 hour ago. Oh, my goodness. And Southern 207 Hobbies, and then CL Lines popped in, and then Gerald Stewart. How you doing, Gerald? And as soon as we started, Reggie says, all aboard. And then Thomas Trains came in here, and then Frank, Steeler fan. Good to see you in here. How about them Steelers? Okay. And Jenny and William Buckby. All right, there you go. All right, glad you all can make it in here. If I missed anybody, sorry about that. I think I got everybody so far that has been in the chat to say hi. I can't put your name up there if you haven't said anything. So speak now or forever hold your peace. All right. And Thomas says, hey, Curtis. All right, so we went to a train show this past weekend in D-Land. Ran into Curtis over there and his wonderful wife. And we went to Bucky's afterward and Hobby Lobby. the usual stuff when we go to D-Land. It's a mess over at the Buc-ee's trying to get over to Hobby Lobby because there's got Tangier's outlet there. So one way in and out of Buc-ee's and Tangier outlets all coming together in at one traffic light on LPGA Boulevard, right off of Interstate 95. What a mess! Holy moly! It's almost as bad as DC traffic. Now I say almost as bad. Not nothing can get as bad as that, but get as pretty close. I would hate to see it during Christmas holidays. I'd stay away from there. All right, our new Hobby Lobby is under construction. All right, good to hear. Thank goodness. We went to Hobby Town on Thursday in Brandon. They got a lot of stuff, but they're expensive. Well, the realistic water that I bought in Zitnik's, it was $2 more there. That's what I could compare it to. And then they had some, I don't think it was a JTT brand of trees, like you get in the bubble pack, but they went like $17.99. I'm not sure what brand it was, but it wasn't JTT. But very, very expensive. I bought some cork roadbed for $2.18 a piece. So I got about 8 of them. So that'll keep me going for a while. Joann Fabric is going out of business. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, they already went out. They already went out of business down here. They closed. I remember, 3 or 4 months ago. We hit the Joann's in Winter Haven, but Winter Haven and Lakeland right before they closed, and they didn't have very many good deals. But sorry to see that. But I don't know why, but they just closed up. All right, so. Sorry, Hobby Town was a bust. You just never know from town to town. Yeah, it was just way too expensive for me. Even a rolling stock, they had some rolling stock there. It was way higher than what Zitnik's has. I have a model of Elon Musk Starship. All right, good to hear. A rocket, okay. Hey, Rocket Man, there you go. Okay. Oh, I missed this one here. Only thing Joe can take credit for is all the shit stains on the rug in the Oval Office. There you go. All right, you got that right. Okay. Oh man, the confirmation hearing today with Pam Bondi. I mean, she tore up Adam Schiff and Mazie Hirono. She tore them a new asshole. They thought they were some big shit, and she just didn't take any shit from them. I got a kick out of them watching that. That was hilarious. And then Pete Hegseth the other day doing the same thing to all of them. I can't wait to see all the other ones. I can't wait for Kash Patel. I wonder what. Do you know when he's going to have his hearing? I know everybody was asking Pam Bondi about Kash Patel. She says this isn't a Kash Patel. Both hit beast mode, that's for sure. Yeah, but I want to see Kash Patel. Hope that's coming up pretty soon. He's a 100% asshole, that's for sure. All right, so let's do some train shows here and get on with the show here. Enough of that Democrat crap. We heard enough of that crap. All right, there's all the train shows. Okay, lots of new sheriffs in town. I hope you saw the one. It's an old video of Pam Bondi with what's his name? Judd. I can't remember his first name. Grady Judd from the next county up from here. What's the name of the county? Polk County. He don't take no shit from anybody. I hope a lot of them end up like him because he puts everybody in jail. Okay. Duluth, Georgia. Yeah. Grady is a badass. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There you go. Grady Judd. Uh-oh. All right. Duluth, Georgia, January 18th. Golden Spike Enterprises. We would have loved to go to that one, but that's an overnighter. That's like a 2-day stay for us, so that's a little bit too expensive for us, so we're not going to go this time. We're going to Stuart, Florida on the same day, January 18th. Martin County Model Railroad Club at the Martin County Fairgrounds. So that's a pretty nice one. It's a little one. It's yeah, they got a lot of good stuff there. And we'll see Curtis there again. So that's where he's a member at. And then Richmond, Virginia, January 18th and 19th, Greenberg. And then the big one, the Big E, West Springfield, Massachusetts, January 25th and 26th. We just could not save enough money to go up there. And plus, it's too friggin' cold. So I wish they would move it to a warmer time of the year. It would be nice. Maybe we would make a more effort to save some money to go up there. And then Brooksville, Florida, January 25th is a Regal Railway one. They have small ones all over different parts of Florida every month. And the Villages, February 1st and 2nd, will be going up there on the 1st. We always like to go to the Villages, see the village people up there. And Timonium, Maryland, February 1st and 2nd, same thing. That's a good one up there. We'd like to go to that one too, but, you know, we can't be everywhere. But maybe next October we'll hit Timonium. I got to get back up to Maryland. My oldest daughter is graduating from college this May, so I'd like to get up there. I wish they had train shows in May. So, but they don't. They always have them in different times. So Jacksonville, Florida, February 8th, Golden Spike Enterprises. We're thinking about going to that one, but we don't know. The way things are going, I don't know how much money I'm going to spend at Stuart and the Villages. I'll try not to spend too much, but would like to go to Jacksonville. That's still an overnighter. But you know, that's maybe a one overnighter. You know, go up evening before, and then get there early for the train show, and then head back home right after the train show. That's what we did last year. It was a pretty good show. And then Pinellas Park, Florida, February 9th, the day after on a Sunday, Zitnik Swap Meet. That's always a good one. They have local vendors outside in the parking lot. Always good stuff there. All right. Ken Amos, good to see you in here. How you doing? Glad you can make it. There you go. And what else we got? Palmetto, Florida, February 15th and 16th, Real Rail. They just priced themselves out of me going there. We went there last year, and they charged $15 a head. They said, well, you could stay. That's $15 for 2 days. And I said, I don't want to stay for 2 days. I only want to be here one day. Well, we still got to charge you for both days. The venue is charging us a lot. I said, get another venue because it's a piece of crap. It ain't that big anyway. So I wish them well, but they need to do something about that. I mean, $15, for just to go in there and spend a couple of hours, and it's not that big of a show. They usually only have their own model railroad club, and sometimes they have the Greater Florida Greater Florida Lego Users Group. They were at D-Land, so I'm not sure if they'll make it to the real rail next month. So, but they're usually there, but getting smaller and smaller. So it's not, in my opinion, it's not worth the $15. Not to drive 2 hours and get there, spend an hour and a half to 2 hours there. I'll spend my money elsewhere. And Dundee, Florida, February 20th to 25th, Ridge Live Streamers, 7.5-inch gauge, real live steam and electric and diesel electric and all kind of good locomotives in 7.5-inch scale. We've been there the last couple of years. We really like it. That's their winter meet, and there's a lot of people that show up there. And Bushnell, Florida, February 22nd, they got it the same weekend, so we might have to hit that maybe on a Thursday, the Dundee, and then go to Bushnell on the Saturday because that's an open house. They got a lot of good stuff up there. LGB will be up there with their representatives. Hey, Russ, Rock O and HO Trains and Stuff. Good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in here. Thank you for stopping in. And yes, Reggie, $15 is a bit much. Yes, it is. All right. But yeah, we went to Bushnell. Well, we've been up there about 3 times. Last year we went a couple of times, and we went to the open house. I think the open house was in March last year, but they moved it up a little bit, and they put it the same weekend as Ridge Live Steamer, so that's kind of close for us. But we'll going to try to make it up there. And I seen that John Addison was trying to look for a place for his Silverton Central. He's had it in storage ever since Suncoast Center for Fine Scale Modeling shut down, and he just put it up on Facebook, and I suggested he talk to the owner up there. So hopefully it might be up there one of these days, hopefully, if they can work something out. I know he's kind of tight for space up there, but I'm sure if they could work something out, he could find some room for it. It's a nice layout. And Asheville, North Carolina, February 21 and 22, just a month away. There you go, Reggie. That's up your way. Okay. Okay, Ken Amos, finished chemo and trying to get my head straight again. Doctor said no to Amherst due to blood clots, but I'm definitely on home stretch. Well, I hope you're doing better now, Ken Amos. Get some rest. No need to stress yourself out going up in the Boston area. So take care of yourself. All right. Hey, Ducky, good to see you in here. We just got finished talking about the train shows. If you have any more train shows, put it up in the chat. Let me know. There is the link right there. It's in in the description down below, and it's right here. But I'll put it right here, just in case, if you're lazy. Boom. All right. C. Boylan. All right. I didn't see you over there. Thanks for stopping in over on Rumble. Yeah, thanks for the Joanne's news. Yeah, okay. And there's the I'm from UK, so won't make any of those shows. Okay. Well, yeah, you can watch the videos. I put up a video, D-Land, and I got what, almost 4,400 views on it since I put it up. But here is the my web page, and down here I got the links to Amherst, Timonium, Golden Spike Enterprises, Greenberg, Train Collectors Association, Southern Division, NMRA, Sunshine Division, Regal Railways, Real Rail, and Suncoast Model Railroad Club. And if you want me to put something up there, I'll send me an email, workbenchwednesday@gmail.com. I'll put it up there. I like watching videos from UK. Yeah, they got the funny looking locomotives. When we went to the train show, we saw a bunch of them, and a lot of German ones too, because they got the LGB. All right, that's good to hear, Ken. I'm doing much better now. Treatment over and got all good yesterday to being clean of cancer again. All right, thank goodness. Yes, great news, great news. And then Joe Rogan had what's his name on, Mel Gibson on, and he said he had three friends that had cancer, and they did a regimen of ivermectin and a couple other drugs, and it cured them. So hopefully, they got something that'll be non what is it? Invasive. There you go. All right. So what else do we have here? Okay, I got to do this. All right, we got Train Show Hall. We didn't go to Hobby Shop, but we went to Hobby Lobby, if that helps out. But let me show you what I got at the train show. I got it right up here. Oh, at the D-Land in January, they always have the trolley people there. And so I got this for $10. Keystone State Traction Pennsylvania Historic Trolley System. It's all sealed up, so it's in good shape there. And the one that I was able to browse through the one they had, so they had a lot of good looking trolleys from Pennsylvania. And let me see if I can open this up without killing myself here. Okay. All right. I don't have any fingernails. Hey, Jeff Sykes, how you doing? Okay, good to hear, Ken. My wife just completed 3 weeks of radiation therapy. She's very weak and tired. Okay, Gerald. Sorry to hear about that. I hope she's doing better. And Jeff Sykes from Michigan. Good to see you in here. Try to stay warm. Okay, let me throw this over there, out of the way. Here's the book. I got the plastic wrap off of it. Woohoo! A word about CERA. Central Electric Rail Fans Association. So that's what this is about. So Pennsylvania's historic trolley short lines. Oh boy, there's a sweetie one right there. Okay, so that's one of them. That's the one thing I got. All right. let me put this right here. And I'm always looking for vehicles. Okay, I'll show you what Debbie got me. Now, she thought these were N scale, and she got them for like 25 cents. She got some trash cans, or no, mailboxes right there, and this guy right here with the pick. Okay, now, all right. My mom and dad died of cancer. I beat prostate cancer 4 years ago and now stage 3 liver. Hang in there, Ken. Holy moly. That's brutal. Yes, it is. My wife and I lost our dads to cancer. They can do so much today than 20 years ago. That's for sure. Luckily, nobody in my family has had cancer. I had basal cell, but that's about it. My mother-in-law died of bile duct cancer in 2017. She lost almost half her weight before passing. Oh, sorry to hear about that. All right, so here we go. Let me do the ones I got from Zitnik's Trains. Okay, I got these two from Zitnik's Trains. A 59 Imperial Crown. Imperial Crown Regal. Okay, this one right here. Nice looking car. Now, she charged me $13 for these. Okay, that one there. And this one is a Mercury. Okay, wait a minute, here we go. Where is it marked on here? Mercury Montclair, 1957. Right there. I like them. $13. And then I went to the guy that sells all the Oxford stuff, and he charged $10 for them. I got a 1949 Mercury. Nice little car. $10. And then $1942 Town and Country Woody. Right here. $10 for that. I think I got another Woody here someplace with surfboards up on top, or a sailboat or something. I don't know. But yeah, after I bought these, I went a couple of rows down and remembered that the guy that sells all the Oxford stuff was there, and he charges the old price of $10. Zitnik's charges the new price of $13. So that's what I got. These 4 vehicles right there. All right, because I need vehicles. I always need vehicles. I need people too, but nobody has any people that are already painted. I hate to paint people. It's so hard to paint them. And I bought all kind of paint brushes. Very, very thin paint brushes, just so I could paint people. But I haven't done it yet. And here's what I got from Hobbytown on Thursday. Cork road bed for $2.18. Okay, now let me find the stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby. I got to go over to the other place, over by the workbench, because I left it over there somewhere. And I got to figure out where the hell I put it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, when I was talking about plaster cloth the other day, Reggie sent me a link of for eBay for about I guess about 100 yards of plaster cloth. I don't think I'd ever used that much, but so when I was at Hobby Lobby, I got a bundle of JTT plaster cloth. Now this is 12 by 8 sheets, okay, and you get 20 of them. So normally in the other one where it's in a roll, it's like 15 feet. So this is like 20 feet by 8 inches. So for $10.99. So that's a better price than the other stuff. And so this is probably all I'm going to need for the rest of my layout. I still got another roll over there. So thanks, Reggie, for the link. If I think about it, I'll put the link up. Let me see if I can pull up the link here. If I still have it. For eBay plaster cloth. Okay, I got to go onto Facebook and go to Messenger stuff and look up Reggie and go back to where he sent the link. Okay. Copy link address. Okay, right there. All right. So here's what he gave me. It's a long one. And they just shortened it up a little bit. All right. Yeah, too bad Matchbox, and yeah, they are. There's if you had S scale, they'd be right in line with that. I hate yeah, that is I hate painting figures more than I hate painting the other detailed parts. Cork around here hard to come by. In order, usually I make my own. I used to use the cork underlayment for flooring, and Home Depot used to sell it. You know, they had the rolls there, but you could buy it by the foot. And I guess about 6 years ago or 7 years ago, after I bought about 40 foot of it, I didn't buy the whole roll. I just bought about 40 foot. They quit selling it by the foot. You had to buy the whole roll. But it was good. I did the whole Leakin Creek with that. It's a lot of yardage, but 4 inches wide, medical grade. Yeah, yeah, there was a lot in there. How many is it? 12 packs, 4 by 15 feet. So that's about 5 of these right here. But that's more. This right here is probably this, and what I have is probably all I'm going to need. But yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. I haven't tried it yet. I still like the plaster cloth. I'm stuck with that. Belly castings. He uses a paper or something, doesn't he? Yeah, I have to go back and read his book. And also, I got some trees, some more little trees. These were $7.99. Woods Edge trees. I have a bunch of it. Well, in fact, I got some of them right here. and some back there. There are little itty bitty trees, and I got some trees that you gotta from Scenic Express, a big box of them, but those are the ones you gotta put the leaves on and stuff. I tried making mine once with cheesecloth, but what a mess. Yeah, I bought plaster cloth that was made out of cheesecloth, and it was a pain in the ass to use. Cheesecloth is way too thin. Okay, red rosin paper. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Coated with 2 coats of white glue, diluted first coat, and full strength second coat. Yeah. Yeah, now I remembered. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I'll stick with this because I don't have any red rosin paper, but I do have a bunch of craft paper that I use when I'm in a pinch. Okay, so let me put this back over here for right now. Before I moved, and when I was making all the modules over in Naples, I bought a whole roll of the craft paper. So, and I only used about maybe 10 foot of it. Okay, so here's what I got. A bunch of these. I bought this a long time ago. Super trees. Haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to have to open it and scatter them around the railroad and put hit them up with I got 2 bags of the leaves to attach to them. So when it gets a little bit warmer and when I get enough energy to do it, I'll go outside and I'll get a bunch of them and hang them up. Spray them, put the leaves on, hang them up on a clothesline, and do what I need to do with them. And until then, I'll use all the trees that I already have. Limbo lower, yeah, I scoot under there. Yeah, strong as could be. Yeah, I know it's strong. Yeah, I've seen it. Scenic Express, good for deciduous trees. Yeah. You can? Oh, can get the rosin paper. I never seen it there. I probably would have got some and tried it out if I seen it. But okay, thank you for that. Yes, Russ. Roll will do more than a layout. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I'm halfway through my layout already, so I'd have to put a 3rd layer up, and that's too high. Or I could put it down low, as low as my workbench. Never thought of that, huh? Okay, so let me say thank you to everybody in the flooring area. Okay. I'll have to remember that. You mean where they got the ceramic tiles or the carpets? In the paint department. Okay. One in the flooring area and one in the paint department. Okay, so I'll have to look everywhere. Okay, so so let me do the thank you for the people who support. I want to thank everybody that also that subscribes. How many subscribers do I have so far? I got 29,800 and what is it right now? 852. Yeah, 29,852. Thank you all for subscribing. I keep looking at this camera and I'm not using that camera anymore because it keeps on freezing up on me. So I got this one right here. So yeah, there you go. Okay, look at this one right here. All right. Not that one. I got to turn that one the other way so I don't. There you go. I'll turn it the other way so I don't look at it. Okay. Guess it depends on your store. Okay. Well, I'll have to look around. Red rosin. Red rosin. Okay, so here goes the thank you. Crank it up.
You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much.
All right, like that guy says, thank you very, very much. Rosin paper is in paint in my store, but flooring is only 1 aisle away. Okay, just look, Gerald, in his paint department now. I bought my roll 15 years ago. Okay, that's like me buying my cork. I had to stock 2 to 3 pallets of that shit per week. Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. I got this over here. Rosin paper. Red rosin paper. Okay. Home Depot. Easy mass, 3 foot by 166 foot, heavyweight red rosin paper, $17.76. Hey, I like that price right there. Okay. Well, that doesn't look too much different than the craft paper that I got. But it's not red. Huh. What do I got? Let me see. Okay, let me get the big camera up here. I got this stuff here, but this is craft paper here. I don't think that's the same thing, but it's pretty heavy. I'll have to see what the difference is when I go to Home Depot. The red won't let paint go through and damage the floor. Heavy and coarse, not okay. All right. I have to roll that paper someplace. Yeah, I got a lot of craft paper. If anybody wants any, I'll roll it up in a ball and put it in the. I'll put it in a box. Okay, so. Okay, now I know what it is. All right. Okay. So, where was I? Let me get this out of here. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, so I have one video to show you of what I've done so far on the 1412 building, and here it is. It's about 9 minutes long.
We now have the 1412 building on the workbench, named for the pitch of the roof. Okay, there it is. Go figure. All right. So let's take a look at the bag on the workbench. Okay, we got the bracing here with the lamps and one small window, and the bag that has all the parts in it. We'll open this up real quick and take an inventory.
Heavy shit.
Pretty simple building. I didn't cut it all the way down. I missed. Hold on. There we go.
Well, let me skip through the inventory stuff.
And here's some wooden parts of the windows. One big door.
That's boring stuff.
The depth of the cuts in here. And how thin this is. The board and batten one's not too bad. And I opened up the bracing. We got 6 5/32 inch braces. 4 1/16 of an inch squares, corner posts. We got a small window and some more lamps. So let's start figuring out where all the bracing goes. There's 4 panels that we have to do the bracing on. These 2 right here and these 2 right here. So we'll start cutting the bracing and get that done. Okay, so you can see it right here. Doom, 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 doom. I cut all the bracing for the walls right here. And I cut out the MDF rafter tails. Now these are MDF rafter tails. And they are very, very delicate because I already bent this one right here on the end. When I was taking it out, it barely touched it. So normally they don't do the rafter tails in MDF, but that's something different. Got the bracing applied to all the walls, all the 4 walls that need bracing on it. We'll just let that dry, and then we'll be ready to paint everything. Since Izzy's butts up against this building here, I guess it's the back part right here, this one here. So I'm going to do the same as I did with Izzy's and stain it with my India ink and alcohol solution. So everything on here is going to be stained with India ink and alcohol solution, except for these windows right here. The doors are wood, so those will get stained also. That right there and this right here, along with the supports, and this trim right here. So that should be pretty simple. And then we got this little itty bitty window right there too. Okay. Since these wall panels seem to be so easily warped, I decided that I was going to glue them before I painted them. So I put these 2 halves together right here like so. And on the parts that it didn't have the corner bracing on it, I put the corner posts on. See, I got the thick ones 5/32 here, and on these ones that are going vertical, I got the 1/16 of an inch on there. That just helped to keep it straight a little bit more. So, well, even the side shed, it seems so delicate that I just glued it right onto there even before I painted it, because it's gonna, it's so flimsy. So just to be on the safe side. Luckily I had some 2x6 left over from Izzy's, because they didn't supply any on this one here. But it doesn't, I don't think I got enough 2x6s. I only got one sheet of 2x6, so I'm going to have to look around to see if I have any more 2x6. All the stainable items are stained. Got all the walls here. I'm just going to wait for tomorrow daylight so I could paint these windows right here. They did not supply a 2x6 in here. And also, it says there's a 1/32 going across the top of here. They did not supply that either. So I'm going to have to find a 1/32 square for that, over top of the double doors right here. While I'm waiting on tomorrow morning to paint, I also have to paint some shingles. I did the 2 short roofs with tar paper, and then I put the doors together for the wooden doors. Actually, normally they would make them peel and stick, but they didn't make these ones peel and stick, so I had to glue them together. So these are barn doors that slide. I looked at the picture, but I'm just going to have to put a 1/16 of an inch square on top of it, and then mark with black some hangers to simulate the runners, the door runners. So I'm going to have to improvise something that goes over here. It fits over top of the bracing on there, like so. And
I got big cities everywhere.
then I'll have to put here's a long 1/16 of an inch one, but I'll have to put one, maybe I'll find a 1/32 one. Okay, got the roof finished right there with the shingles on it. Now here's a little cutout for the chimney, and I went over it a little bit bigger than what the hole is right there, because they didn't have a chimney that was the same size as the hole. So in the picture it shows a different chimney, but there wasn't one supplied like that. So we just have to deal with what we have. So there it is right there. I might go over it with a little overspray of gray to lighten it up just a little bit. Okay, here's the end result of the overspray with the light gray primer on the roof. So I think it looks pretty good. And we'll just distress it on the live stream.
All right, well, these buildings are going to go up between where I have Cigar Corner and Simpson Creek. I got the little area in there, where these 5 buildings are going to go. All right, and we'll be working on the woof pretty soon. There you go, woof. There you go, Gerald. Woof woof. All right, so let me put some music on here. There you go. Things start and then it stops right away. I don't get that. But anyway, there's the music. We're going to go over to the workbench. There's the workbench right there. And we're going to use some titanium white. Where's Jim Tedesco? I think he's taking a nap. Usually when he misses Wednesdays, he forgets all about it. He's thinking about Monday, and he usually takes a nap. But okay, let me head on over there, and we'll start working on the roof, on the roof. All right, so I did the roof in bark, or not bark brown. What is it? It's a camouflage paint. It's this stuff right here. Let me see what's the technical name for it. Earth brown. Yeah, the camouflage earth brown right there. And then I put this, I just went over it lightly just so the spray would hit it. Not to cover it completely, but just to get that effect right there. Just put the can, about 3 foot away from it and let the droplets of the paint fall on the roof just to make it look like this. This we got from Lowe's. For some reason, or maybe Home Depot, they were getting rid of this shit. And we bought a bunch of them. The white stuff, it globbed up a lot. And so far, I think this was the first time I used the gray. So far, so good. But I haven't really tried to spray it. Now, oh yeah, I did spray it on here as the primer on the chimney. But so far, it hasn't clogged up or blobbed up like the white did. But yeah, I got 2 cans of it. I think Debbie has another can of gray primer. We went through 2 cans of the white primer, and it would just sucked terrible. But here's the building right here, and like I said, it was really, really flimsy because of I don't know if they cut too deep in there with the lines, but it seems a lot flimsier than the other kits that I've got. So that's why I put it together before I stained it, because it was just I didn't want to break it or warp it even more, because as soon as I cut it, it was warped. Okay, so what I'm going to use, I'm going to dry brush titanium white on here, and then what I do is I take, where's my 18? Here's an 18. I prefer 17 because it's thinner, but when I opened up my little thing, I got 18. What I do is I go underneath, and you'll see it later, but I go underneath the shingles and lift them up. Let me get Izzy's and I'll show you what I did. You might be able to see it a little bit easier here on Izzy's. Oh, I put Izzy's next to Simpson Creek, and I put these 2 drunk guys right outside the door. These guys right there. But anyway, on the roof, you can see here, this is tar paper, but all he did was just went underneath the tar paper and lifted it up to make it a little distressed like that. And I'll do that, the same thing, after I hit that with the titanium white. I'll dry brush the titanium white on there. So let me get this over here like this, that there, and I'll do the same thing on these two little ones here. This one goes on the shed like this, really steep, and then the battens go vertical. So I'll distress it and then put the battens on later. Then let me find a brush here. Okay. Yeah, that's a good brush right there. Okay. not too bad. So titanium white folk art. And what I do the chimney with, I dry brush the red over top of the gray primer with red brick, and then I use lamp black, like on at the very top, just dry brush the lamp black up there to make it look like soot and stuff like that, and put it on the sheet metal part up on top also. Okay, shake it, shake it. Okay, here's what it looks like on Izzy's. Right there. Okay. Okay, now you get it underneath the light. All right. Yeah, Bear is Home Depot. Yeah, okay, we got it at Home Depot. It was on sale. Yeah. Must be jelly, because the jam don't jiggle like that. Jiggle that thing, huh? Okay. Alright, so. And I'll show you, I'll put the camera up on the wall where I did the sky. Because when I went to, we went to Michael's in Brandon, and I picked up some watercolors, not watercolors, but oil paint. They were on sale. They're normally like $16. They were on sale for $16 or $7 each. I got sap green and a dark blue. Let me show you. This blue right here. And I blended it into the sky, and it made it look a hell of a lot better. So I'm going to be using that for the sky from now on. Okay, so let's go this way here and just dry brush it on so the white gets in the little creases, and you get some streaks going on the tar paper. And the more you do it, the gooder it looks. So, and it doesn't take much. So there's that one right there. Okay, so let's do this little one right here. You just got to make sure that you don't have too much on there. So we'll just use some of the paint that was on the paper towel. Let's see, go this way. Okay, so there you go. All right, there's that one. Oh, piece of cake right there. So we'll do the short one. It's got a long side and a short side, so we'll do the short side first. And it brings out the gray a lot better. And this is, when I was doing the oil paint, I was doing it wrong when I first put it on, and then I figured out you spread it out and you dry brush it just like you would here. And when I watched Bob Ross, that's what he does when he blends the stuff in. He'll take the big blob and he'll smooth it out and actually like dry brush the paint on the canvas. Well, I don't have canvas. I got a concrete block wall and a styrofoam thing for the garage door, but worked out pretty good. So I'll show you I'll put the camera up that way when I'm done over here. And I'm pushing down pretty hard on this to get most of the paint off the bristles, just to, you know, release it from the bristles. Actually, cleaning the brush off. So there we go, right there. So what I'll do, and every so often, I'm not going to lift up a lot of the shingles, but shingles here and there. Let me put my goggles on. I had to take the headphones off to put the goggles on so I can see better. Alright, so just take some of these shingles and lift it up. It's tedious, it's a tedious effort here, but you know, you get the effect of old shingles, distressed shingles. This might take forever. Oops. I got a little bit of white in there, huh? And you really can't see it unless you look at the roof on like an angle to where you can see the shingles are raised up. I'll show you once I get a bunch of these done on this side here. This is more like disco music than the blues. How did that get in there? Sounds like I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. I'm sick, I'm sick. Okay. So, let's see if I can. Alright, there you go. So, that's what it looked like. Let's do the other side here. You know, if I was over at the other computer, I'd skip this song because it's getting annoying. Yeah, when I was at a hobby shop, and I was getting 2x8s and 2x10s, I think, and 2x12s. I didn't get any 2x6s, but I might have some 2x6s somewhere in my stash, because the 2x6 goes along the roof line over here and there on that side, and then I have to cut the battens because it'll go along the roof right there. But I have one piece left from Izzy's. I noticed a lot in this kit. They maybe this is why it was left off to the side, because it had a lot of rejects in it, because it didn't have the right chimneys in there. Because here's the slot for the chimney, and here's the only other chimney that would fit. The other two are too big. So, and this is supposed to be a double chimney right there, so according to the picture, but that's what I got left. This is supposed to be a barn door that slides, and they didn't give anything for that. Like I said, the 1/16 of an inch ones weren't there, and that's about it. Yeah, I see it here on this one. You can see there's two stacks coming off of that one chimney right there. So they messed up on this kit a lot. Okay, so I got the effect that I want. Let's say it like that. You'll see it better in a photograph, but that's the stressing that I'm going to do on this. I'm going to take these goggles off. I think I'll wait till tomorrow to finish off the doors and do the windows. These ones are pill and stick. The doors that I did weren't pill and stick. They normally do these in pill and stick, but they weren't. I had to glue them on. And I left the backing on it until, the glue is dried and everything, and then I'll pull the backing off. One of these doors, I might just paint the back of this black, use a marker and paint the back of it black, because one of these doors goes, like right here. The solid door, I think, goes on a shed. Yeah, solid door goes on a shed, and there's a solid door back here too. And then the barn doors go over here. So that's it. There's 3 other buildings, one building by itself after this one. Now this butts up against Izzy's. Izzy's sits up against it like this. On an angle. That's the front like that right there. So put the drunks in front of Izzy's again. Okay, there we go. Ken Amos, thank you, looking good. All right, so the next building after this, I should be able to finish this off tomorrow and put the video up by maybe Friday. I got one more video from the D-Land train show, and the next building is probably even smaller than this one, because that's it right there. It looks about the same footprint, just a small square one, but it has a nice looking outside stairwell or staircase that folds back on itself. This one here and one of the other buildings has the same thing. Oh yeah, it's got the billboard on top. It's got the old style billboard frame. And then there's another one after that. Okay, this is the same one here. And then the end building also has a stairwell on the outside, staircase on the outside. Yeah, see, there's like 2 buildings together right here. So this one and Izzy's fit together. The next building is a single building in the center, and then the next two buildings fit together just like this one and Izzy's. But it has I like that where they have the outside staircase. That gives an interesting appearance. Let me go back and switch to cameras and show you what is going on with the sky. Maybe I could zoom in a little bit better because this one's not a really good camera back here. It's an old Logitech. I think I paid $5 for it at the thrift store. But let me see what I can do here. Hey, T-Star, good to see you in here. I was just at the workbench. I'm over here. I'm over here now. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here's the module cam. Here is right at the front of the layout some of the stuff that I did. This is my second attempt after my first disaster. Okay, and that's the whole thing right there. And now you can see on the concrete block wall, I put that darker blue in there, and it made the sky look a hell of a lot better than just the light blue with the clouds in it. I think blending that in made it look a whole lot better. And then I also got some sap green, and I blended that into the tree line. Let me see if I could. It usually doesn't look too good if I zoom in. Oops, wrong way. Okay. It kind of degrades it a little bit, but it blurs it out a little bit, but there you go. I put the sap green on all those globs on that tree line that looks so. Should have painted a hurricane. Yeah, well, in some of the spots, I don't know if you can see it. Well, it doesn't go down far enough, but it looks like swirly because I swirled the paint in. But I mean, it made the sky look a hell of a lot more realistic with that darker blue in it. Yeah, so I like that. I'm going to do that with the whole wall. I got to get moving a little bit better. Okay, there you go. Because over here on the garage door, the wall on to the right is just the plain blue. I think I put a little bit in there, but I didn't have much left on the brush at the very end of it. Hey, Bama, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping in. We're taking a look at some of the work that I did. Okay, and then you'll notice on the track, on the lower track, I put a curved turnout in there. So that's another thing that I did since I did anything else. But you can see Izzy's way down in the lower left-hand corner. That's where Izzy's going to be. And then the building I'm working on will go right next to it. You can barely see where it's going to be. So that's it. That's what we got. So I'm going to have to go back to where is it at? Over this one right here. I'm going to have to go back over here and touch this one up a little bit because this is only like a 2-foot section that I did. But I'm going to have to work on the wall, on the sky, and a little bit more on the trees and stuff. Thank you, sir. I'm not breaking out to paint my walls. Yeah, I didn't. I thought the same thing. I was hesitant to do it, and I'm kind of afraid to finish up this end over here of the garage door, because I did such a good job on this side here. I'm afraid that it's going to look worse on this side, because I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to outdo myself. So I've been putting it off, but one of these days I'll get back to it. Okay, so let me cut these blues off right here. That's all we're going to do tonight. I'm going to spend tomorrow watching. Let me see if I could find. Okay, when is Kash Patel going to have his hearing? Okay, here's the Senate hearing schedule. Okay. There's Pete has it Wednesday. Christy Nome. I missed Christy Nome. That was at 9 o'clock. I saw Pam Bondi and a little bit of John Ratcliffe and Marco Rubio. Okay, Thursday, Doug Burgum, Scott Turner, Lee Zeldin, Bondi Day 2. Oh, Scott Besner. January 21. Doug Collins, Department of Veterans Affairs. So I guess they're going to wait until next week to do Kash Patel. Democrats are scared to death of him. So they're going. I guess they put it off as long as they could. So there's the schedule right there. That's today. Thursday, Doug Burgum, Interior Department. Scott Turner, Housing and Urban Development. Lee Zeldin. Well, I got to see Lee Zeldin. He's good. Bondi Day 2. I want to see Kash Patel. Okay, hearings are not yet scheduled for all the Trump choices, including some of the most contentious. Lori Chavez DeReamer, Labor Department, Tulsi Gabbard, Robert F. Kennedy, Howard Lutnick, Linda Macron, Mahon, Kash Patel, Brooke Rollins, and Lee Stefanik. So those are the ones I want to see. Tulsi Gabbard, I want to see Robert F. Kennedy, and I want to see Kash Patel. Those would be very, very interesting to see what the Democrats have to say about them two, because it was amusing what the idiot Democrats were saying to Pete Hegseth the other day. All right, Reggie. Good night. See ya. All right, Ken Amos, we'll see ya. I'm going to get the swirly smoke out here. You don't think Bondi is tough enough, Tom? Oh, she did a hell of a job in Florida for 8 years. Yeah, she's tough enough. Yeah, Bondi whipped Schiff's ass in one sentence. Also, Macy Hirono cut her a new asshole, too. Well, the problem with Schiff is he doesn't know how to shut up. Okay, so here comes the swirly smoke. Get ready.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting.
Hey, Curly Express, didn't see you come in here. Thanks for stopping in.
Mr. Can we leave this?
Yeah, there you go.
I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station.
Wait for me there.
For the
Night is dark,
and Lord,
dawn
it's
is
cloudy.
cloudy.
I've been
Traveling,
lonesome
lonesome
road.
road. My one true love.
Waiting
Well,
there to
that's
see
it, baby.
Won't that Lord train carry me back?
All right, everybody. I'm shutting off the laptop.
Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. That poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
Well, that long old train back.
Oh, thanks, Gerald. I missed that. I was over at the other computer. Thank you for correcting that.
For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road.
My one true love.
Waiting there to see me. For that
Long, long
train
train
to
to
carry me.
carry me.
Oh,
What train? I forgot to change the camera on that one there. Home. Whoa, whoa. Ooh. Oh, don't apologize, Russ. That's YouTube's fault. All right. See you, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. See you next week when things are back to normal. All right. Good night, all. Bye-bye. Let me shut it off now.